it's a shame this one doesn't do video as well. I might add a video to this one and just play about these. This is a couple here that I haven't used before. The creepy Halloween one might work for this, you never know. Alright, we'll go with creepy Halloween for the time being, and if I need a video I shall add it at 5 o'clock.
Seem to have been holding out against a lockdown of this nature. How do you feel the Chancellor has handled this crisis?
Well, I think there's plenty of evidence that the best thing for the economy is to get the pandemic under control. And I think what's really important now is that we, take all the public health measures are necessary, but that we put the economic measures in support as well, because that's what's going to keep the economy going, that's what's going to keep people in their jobs, and ultimately that's what's going to enable us to recover once, we know how to control the virus and people can go about their work, go about their business safely, which is, of course, the most important thing at this time.
Yeah, and as we heard from our previous guest, the exit strategy is going to be key to this, isn't it?
But I think the exit strategy has to kind of involve that economic support. So, we should learn from some of the things we got wrong in the last lockdown. So the continued lack of decent sick pay, which means that when people do need to self-isolate, they're still not on, a decent level of support, which enables them to do so. We know that some people have already lost their jobs. The level of social security is too low for them to live on. I think those are things we can be putting right now, as well as thinking about the future. We've called for a big programme of job creation to do many of the things we know are, over 1 million new jobs, or desperately investing in our social care system, which again should be a job-rich sector, which would enable us to deliver both the care we need and the good jobs across the country we need. We can definitely be planning that now to get going so that, we can protect people's livelihoods and build back better after the crisis.
When you look at the record of other countries in Europe and around the world, actually, the work that this government has done, this Chancellor has done,
that we are refusing to release mostly elderly and infirmed people because of our fears and biases.
Every time I look at that COVID and I see that another loved one has passed away, he dies all over again. I hear the call again. Those guys in there, they have family. The government just won't take responsibility. I know they're scared. You know what, if they release a mass amount of people, but right now, in the conditions that we have, tomorrow is not promised.
Since the coronavirus arrived in San Quentin, one section of the prison has avoided a large outbreak, the H unit.
Thank you for using.
We reached some of the men being held there.
It just feels like we're sitting ducks in here. And it's inevitable that it's going to get down here to H unit. They weren't prepared for this. Nobody was prepared for this.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
The United States has the highest rate of infection in the world. It also has the highest rate of incarceration. The prison is still at over 100% capacity. Nowhere in society right now would it be acceptable for a public official to say 100% capacity would be acceptable, not in school.